Góðan daginn and welcome to the project pile. My name is Gunnhildur. I'm nice and live in Iceland, and this is my podcast, vlog, chat type of thing. We're talking mainly about yarn, knitting, crocheting. Seriously, I'm just feeling these nails. I just put them on. I'm like, let's see. Yeah, mostly I talk about yarn, knitting, crocheting, what I'm working on, and anything fiber related when I learn new things, because there are so many fascinating things that people are doing with fibers and yarn and just so many things. It's called the project pile because I have projects and they are in piles and I just keep adding to them, because why finish things? That said though, I did finish one thing. And because I am middle-aged, I do like to talk about the weather. So I didn't post anything last weekend because I just did not have the energy for it. I had the time, didn't have the mental energy. Like last weekend, I had a 5-day weekend. I actually got days off because of Easter. I'm like, that was fantastic. Weather wasn't fantastic, to be honest. I ended up getting so tired of shoveling snow, I just gave up on it. You know, it's just, it wasn't that hard, I just got tired. So did my neighbor. We were both like, nah, we'll just get by. And I mean, it was fine. It was very watery snow, so it was really heavy at the end of it, kind of. And then it started to get a little bit warm and rainy, and it's been really, really raining today in the past week as well. We have gotten, I want to say, like 2 really, really nice days last weekend and just the last week. Like actually seeing the sun. It's been windy, really, really windy. Yesterday, not so much. No, wait, I'm telling a lie. Yesterday was windy. Today hasn't been as much, but it's been raining like the skies are getting paid for it. And yeah, but the difference is it's a little bit warm. It's not continental Europe spring warmth. But it is above 0 degrees. And it's actually gonna be, I think right now we got like +5 or 4 degrees Celsius, which is fantastic. This morning it was, or earlier today, it was like +1, +2. And that was really relatively, and that's also because of the rain. It kept raining. I just went to my mother's home for a little lunch date. That was fantastic. And yeah, I think the upcoming week it's gonna be like mostly rainy, a little bit warm. I think the most warmth that is predicted right now is like +7 in my town, and I'm really excited because I'm like, hush, spring. But yeah. Also, the other thing, or the third thing that I try, the third thing I try to talk about is the geological activities that my home country does get up to. I haven't heard anything, so there is no stress about it right now. I mean, there's always, Excuse me. There is always something boiling underneath, and you can't really expect anything else. I would be crocheting if I didn't have these nails. But yeah, when you live in a country like Iceland that is very, very geologically active, there's always something that could potentially happen. Like, we're still waiting on what did they end up calling it? The newest one. That ended up becoming Fagradalsgjór. The one near the town of Reykjavík, which by the way, they are starting to rebuild the town. Working on it, you know, step by step. There's a lot of work that needs to be done because, you know, there's chasms and holes all over the place, and a lot of buildings that are just ruined and unusable because of the activities. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done there. Like that one, potentially there's going to be another eruption, probably because it's an active area, but currently it's calm. There is, actually from that area, there is the potential of an underwater eruption somewhere in that area. That's always your one risk that the, what do you call in English? Meteorologist. I think it's meteorologist in English. Although that is a very strange word because it always makes me think of meteors and not volcanic activities. Yeah, so that's, is that LD? Might be LD. And then there's always Hekla. Hekla is probably the most famous one. She's over time. There's Katla. Oh, it's like one of the big three, and she's not stressed. Askja, who is the joker in the card stack, like jack of all trades, that one. Also the one that's closest to me that is active and also a little over her time. And jack of all trades because she could do anything. She could be basically gassy. She could go basically a huge plume. She could go lava. She could go, we don't know, because she is jack of all trades and she is there. And then there's Kapla. Kapla is, I think, she's a bit special. She is actually a source of clean green energy for the area where she is. Yeah. Honestly, if you ever go to Mývatn, that is in the northeastern part, northeastern part of Iceland, more north, you can go see Kapla. Kapla is one of the active volcanoes, but she is energy source. It's really cool. I keep trying to count. Listen, I was going to talk about yarn and knitting, crocheting. I'm talking about volcanoes. But I keep trying to count how many named volcanoes there are in Iceland. I think on the last count with the new one is, I think it's either 32 or 33. But the collective number of every single one, hundreds. Like there's a lot of these buggers. And it is getting to springtime, so that means that the snow is gonna melt, and that's gonna release some pressure in the landscape, and I don't know, we might get some activity in the spring or summer. Continue. That's that. And I did tell you that I had one thing finished. Well, obviously not this one. I did get this one started last weekend, and I'm all. There we go. I've already started on the second of three skeins. No dear. Look at these colors. I'm really loving this like neon greenish yellow. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be yellow, but it's neon. It just looks really, really green to me. Like it's on the green spectrum. And that means, of course, that I did finish the number 2. I mean, I say finish, but I haven't woven in the ends or washed or blocked, but I got 2 out of 3 done. And I'm a long way gone with the 3rd one. That kind of rhymed. Not mad about it. So yeah, this is going well. This is going really well. It's over there. I don't feel like getting it. These little scarves that I've been working on knit nights, let's get a little bit longer. Little bit, but not a lot since last time I showed you, so not that much. But yeah, I keep trying to tidy up a little bit more in my space. But it's a home, so it's always in little bit of development and moving things around. And so yeah, I definitely babbled more and more, way more about volcanoes than I did about my knitting and my crochet. Typical. But yeah, I really, really like how this is turning out. This is very, very different. See, this is one of the things that I really love about variegated yarns. So often there are colors and color combinations and colorways that I would not personally pick up. Like I'm not gonna lie, I think the one color I would pick out this would be the dark green. I mean, it's a very, the gray is, the camera does that. It just, because I haven't got any lights lit. If I were smart, I would get like studio lights so I can actually show you the colors without. There we go. That's slate gray, really lovely. Yeah, it would be smart to invest in somehow find some lamps and stuff to work. I need a floor lamp. I want a floor lamp. That sounds way more, yeah. But yeah, I mean, these colorways, like I've said before, probably say it every single year, a lot of these are color combinations and tones and just colors that I would probably not personally pick. Might actually go with the orange and purple in this one, if I'm being honest. Maybe because purple and orange are my favorite colors. Yeah, I still got my Christmas blanket on the couch. I don't need to put it away. I quite like it here, so it's staying for now. Yeah, so obviously I put these nails on. They're really pretty, but they are really long though. I cannot crochet with these type of yarns. I just felt like having something like little claws on. It's like, and that's kind of the thing that I like about press on nails, is just when you feel like having a change. It's fantastic. Let's see, what did I do? I puzzled yesterday. So I actually started this one on Thursday night. I got this, the Waski number 29. So Waski is, you don't puzzle the picture on the front. There is, well, like this one, this is, you puzzle the future. Oh, it's upside down with me, huh? There's another where you puzzle what the characters on the picture are seeing. So basically what's behind your camera. And there's a third version. Yeah, what happens next? And I picked this one up because I haven't really puzzled a lot of washi. But this one actually really called to me, and I'm like, I want this one. I can't do it. This morning I watched a video about the, what do you call it? The icks that people get from modern day influencers, and I'm like, and there was a lot of talk about influencers using too much like hand motion, and I'm like, I want to do that. Honestly, it's also a thing that you start doing when you, like in my case, when you put on pretty nails, you just start doing the, just comes with it. It's kind of like, anyway, not the thing. But another thing that people were talking about was the, when I can't do it. There we go. And people are doing the, you know, the nail tapping. I'm like, yeah, that is rather annoying. I'm like, yeah, you have my attention. Why you want me to give you more attention? Like, you tap things because, hey, need your attention now. You only need to do that once. Anyway, pretty. This was a lot of fun. And I kind of want another one, but they are not cheap, so I'm not going to get one. At least not this. Oh, was a bird. Attention. Not this month, because I do have other puzzles. I now have the. This is one of the things that I'm still learning, that I have my own space. I own these walls, so I can punch as many holes in them as I want. I can paint them, which is something I really want to do. We'll see about this summer, but I want to paint the walls, at least some of them. Like, I don't need to do everything all at once, but some color would be so nice. But another thing that I'm still clocking on is that I can take space, because this is my space. There isn't anyone else who needs to use the space. It's just me. So I can actually use this sofa because it's a pull-out. So if I have like guests, visitors staying over, I can actually fit people here. Honestly, thinking about it, I could fit like 3 people on this sofa. At least two, if not 3. At least 2. And at least 2 up on the loft. I'm pointing where you don't see. Actually, combine that, I might actually fit 3 people. If they don't mind, like, touching. So, essentially I could fit 6 people. If they don't mind touching. But yeah, because this is a pull-out sofa, I can pull out this part, and I have more than enough space for 1,000 puzzle. Definitely more than enough also for a 1,500, because I do have 2 of those that I haven't had the opportunity to puzzle before because space. So finished this one, the washi one, yesterday. Had a little celebration, took pictures, sent to my sisters, marveled at it, and then I took it apart. And that's one of the things that I need to learn when I was a kid. That puzzles, the point with puzzles is that you put them together. That's the point, is to put them together, and then you need to take them apart again because space. And I mean, in some cases people do like glue them and stick them together and then frame them and put them on the walls, and I'm like, sounds nice. But I take them apart. And then I did this one again yesterday afternoon I did this one, and this is the Ravensburger States of Europe. I really like this one. This is 500, and it isn't difficult. It is a lot of fun to do this one when you need like a reminder of where are the countries. So Russia is of course huge, and took a while. Still took a lot less time than the Atlantic Ocean. This tiny patch here, that's about a little bit bigger than Russia. This took the longest time. I swear the Atlantic Ocean is as annoying as on a picture as it is in real life. Like, I love that ocean, adore it. My country probably wouldn't exist without it, but you're in a puzzle and you annoy me. Oh, my other neighbor is getting home. Hey. But yeah, so that's it. I think basically I finally finished because these are really simple, easy crochet patterns to do. It is the Drops Garnstudio Rainbow. I actually remember what it's called because I've been doing these for so long. But because I have so many hobbies, these are taking me a while. Love them to bits. So yeah, finished that one, got started on the third one. And it's like, I love this Halloween color. It's so slime. This is very, very witch. The green one is slime. I'm not sure what about this one though. It doesn't really remind me of anything in particular, like, no. I mean, it's cute, but it's not really screaming Halloween. I literally went looking for a yarn that I know isn't here. But yeah, so when my brain does this thing where it wants to fixate on something, I don't want to fixate on that right now. I'm doing something else. I can fixate on that when I'm done with this. Yes, okay. So, the past 2 weeks, got snow, got rid of snow, got tired of snow. Now there's a lot of rain and I'm like, actually really, really cozy. Finished a shawl, got started on the third shawl, did 2 puzzles, realized that I can actually use my space because it's my space. I love when I'm having epiphany. That's a word, epiphany. I love when I start having epiphanies about this. Where did I move in? Yeah, it's April. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over 4 months. I had to think. It's over 4 months since I moved in here, but I'm still realizing, making little discoveries that this is my space. It's very liberating. It's so liberating. Let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to chat about? Don't think so. I can't remember any. So it is currently 5:36 in the afternoon. It's a little later than I thought it was going to be, but it is. Listen, it's gotten so bright. It's starting to throw my biological clock for a loop. I'm like, it's getting a little harder to remember to go to sleep in the evenings because it's getting so bright. So I really, really cannot wait to see how I'm gonna be in the summertime, in like June, July, when it's actually no night situation. I really love it. I'm really looking forward to it. I am very much looking forward to, first off, I'm hoping that we get summer this summer because that would be lovely. I'm also looking forward to seeing how this house is, how this area is in the summertime, because I mean, where I used to live, it's a completely different climate from this area. I think this is way warmer. It's a little bit more sheltered. I used to live on the top floor of an apartment building, so it got windy. I'm hoping, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna learn how this space is. I am also aiming to work on creating a garden, because I have the right to a piece of land up here by the stream. There's a stream over there, and it stopped tricking me. Like the first, I think like the first 2 months after I moved in, whenever I heard the stream, and it's constant, like it's not going just clicking off on and off, but I had to get used to hearing it, because it would trick me into thinking it had started raining. I'm like, yeah, I'm learning. But yeah, so I got the right to land just to the side of this, pointing to somewhere where you cannot see, up along my house and to the back. So that's gonna be interesting. That's a long term. Obviously, it's not just snapping hands, waving a magic wand, and it's just gonna appear. I'm not in that kind of tax bracket. Absolutely not. And yeah, so not a long-term project. Simple humor. So the goal, do I have a goal? Have fun. I really want to play a little bit Sims. I really want to try building a little bit, because I haven't really been allowing myself to just do the Sims. Yeah, I'm gonna put the puzzles away. I'm gonna put these somewhere where I'm not losing them, because I really need to. When I'm done with the green one, I'm gonna have a little sit down and weave in the ends and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I think that's it right now. I can't think of anything else to yatter about. So I will thank you very much for watching, and let's keep our fingers crossed that that the 2-week curse is over. I think I said that last time. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Hopefully it's gonna be next weekend. If not, just know that I will be back. You're not rid of me. And I will hopefully see you again some other time. Okay? Until then, take care. And I'll see you later. Bless, bless.